ask you, what made you, or how long you've been doing this beautiful Miss Black America?
All my life now. So I met someone who was the current queen at the time, 2024, and she asked me would I be interested in being in the pageant. I said, I've never done it before. I said, okay. And the next 2 days, I got some phone calls, and they asked me why did I think that I should be Miss Black America, and I told them because I had a 28-inch waist.
Ooh, yeah.
That was my response.
You're a comedian too.
I mean, I was only joking. And then I went through the process, paid the money, and
What was your platform?
health and wellness.
Okay. In the culture.
Well, it's only because I started eating according to my blood type about 26 years ago.
Wow.
And now I only eat 4 days a week. I fast 3 days every single week. And I don't eat meat. It's been a year. Not for really health reasons, because I just don't trust the food. I think someone was talking about the food. I'm scared to death. And I figure I'm gonna die anyway, but at least I want to die healthy.
Okay. That's a good platform. I believe in that. So, did you have to dance? Did you have to do any tricks?
So I did. I'm a poet, and I have about 375 poems. And there's only one poem that I know by heart. That's the one I did. And well, I won every category.
Ooh.
The questions, which was 2. One was just for each one of us, and then one was they asked everybody. And so those 2 questions, I got them.
Okay.
Then I did, we didn't have to wear a bathing suit, but because of my body shape, I wore a bathing suit.
Okay. Yeah.
It was well covered. Okay. And so we had to wear like a heritage cultural type thing. So my inspiration was Josephine Baker.
Okay.
I didn't wear the banana skirt, but I wore something that she had worn.
Okay.
And I dressed it up, modernized it,
Okay.
and I killed it.
Beautiful.
They did a People's Choice Award online, and I won that. So it was 8 of us altogether. About 4 of them dropped out. They was really making it really easy for me. and then 1 other left, and then it was only 3 of us. And I told them, please do your best, because my best is better than everybody else. Okay. So my friend said, did you say that? Yes, I did. So one of the things that you do when you're competing, first of all, I don't compete.
Ooh.
I just do my best.
Okay.
They compete. Yes. So you got, but then you have to like take them off this here too. So there was one lady. She looked really, really nice, but she looked like the pastor's wife, and that's what I told her. Oh, I said, a mega church though.
A mega church pastor wife. Shady. That's shady.
Yeah, it's shady.
But you won.
Yeah. So, at 71, I have a lot of stuff to my benefit. I pretty much just say what I want. I don't fight. Yes. But I can fight.
Okay, I got you.
But with words.
Right, with words.
Emails.
Yes.
Texts. Names.
Yes. Wow.
Yeah. So,
Hilarious.
yeah. So, yeah.
So what do you do? Do you have to go around to places and?
So I'm in the process.
Okay.
So it's only been 2 months now.
Oh, okay.
So I got it February 18th.
Oh, that's
It was the day that.
okay.
Yeah. And
You got a crown and everything.
yes, I do have a crown.
Oh, okay.
I didn't want to wear the crown.
Mm.
I barely had a pin to put this on. I didn't even put it on in a while. So let me see what else. So I was in the school system for 28 years. So I had a couple of principals call and said they want me to go, come to the, do an assembly.
Okay.
So I said, wait a minute, assemblies? I said, wait a minute, I get to New York, New Jersey,
Yeah.
Pennsylvania, Delaware,
Yeah.
Washington, D.C., South Carolina.
Yes.
Connecticut,
Yes.
South, North, Carolina,
Yes.
Georgia,
Yeah.
Florida.
Working.
So I got me a management company,
Okay.
and that's what I'm going to do.
Amen.
And because I'm a national title holder, it's different from just being a regular speaker.
Oh, okay. Spill it.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yes.
But you know, I do so many things. I stay busy. When people ask me like, what, you know, why do you look the way you look? And I said, well, everybody ages differently. But I think for me, there's no children, no husband, no drinking, no drugging, no prescription drugs, no stress. I live in the senior complex. My rent is very little. And I eat 4 days out of the week. Some people think that maybe I was doing that because I was trying to save money. It kind of works out. But no, I think we eat too much. I think we eat too much. So
That's a great,
fine.
that's a great platform, health and wellness. It's for a year or lifetime?
It's actually a 2-year reign,
Okay.
but I'll always be 2026
Yes.
queen. And I do history as being the oldest.
Wow.
I'm arrived at until, well, I think I'll live to about 110.
I love it. So how old do you have to be? What's the criteria?
55 and up.
Ah, shit. My bad. Sorry, church. I got excited. I'm
It's a double-edged sword because I also will be, you know, kind of recruiting.
Okay.
You know, inspiring.
Okay.
And that you can do it
She
too.
inspired me just now. The spirit hit me. I'm just saying.
People think when you get older that you're declining.
Right.
When in actuality, you're just, yes.
I love it. I love this woman. Thank you so much, Dobreena, right?
Yes.
Dobreena, we appreciate you. Would you want to do your poem?
Oh, I would love to.
Okay, so we're going to end on that. So, ladies and gentlemen, Dobreena.
Well, I'll say. So the name of the poem is called Something. And it was a date that I went on. I was going through dating at some point, and everyone inspired me to write something. So this one is one of them. Something came over me like a cover on a bed. It wasn't anything that I did, but surely it was something I said to him to make the conversation continue on his vocal cord, far from looking for words to say. He doesn't know it, but he will never be bored with me and my fruitful tongue and my fancy style. It only takes a few minutes to figure what it says. Pick up the phone and dial me. See how I'm doing and whether I'm holding it down and on point. He said, let's go out and have dinner. And I said, I hope the chef won't disappoint our extraordinary, culinary, delectable delights, cause I felt the spark. I felt the flame ignite. I felt the connection when our souls took flight. Before the night is over, we're gonna be together. The room faded away, leaving only us two in a room of our own, and love came right on through. I'm almost thinking that I forgot. I did.
That's okay.
So, that's it.